Hi guys, thanks for tuning back into Tog on a Street. I've got about an hour spare today, so we're going to go to a small market town. I mean, it's a Wednesday, so there's not really going to be a lot going on. But anyway, we're going to go to this market town. It's about 10 miles away. I've never took photographs there before, so might get something, might not. The light at the moment is really flat. I think in an hour or so, it's going to rain. So yeah, we'll go and have a look anyway, see what we can get, if anything, and then we'll get back here and I'll run through the pictures with you, tell you how I managed to get whatever I got, and if I didn't get anything, I'll explain why I don't think I get anything, and maybe show you some pictures I took that weren't any good. And anyway, that's what we're going to do. So let's go and head out. See you in a bit. Well, we're back. Didn't go too bad, I don't think. Light was real flat, never changed, sun never came out. It's quite windy. I think I got 2 or 3 alright shots. Nothing spectacular, but I managed to catch one guy pretty good. So yeah, I think it went alright just for the small amount of time that we were out. So let's go and check them out. Okay, so I headed to Swaffham, which is just a small market town in Norfolk, a little way from where I live, and I took most of the pictures in this area here. I think 3 of the pictures I took in this one particular area, and the other one of the camera I took here. So yeah, the camera shot, that's this one, that was just in a little bric-a-brac shop. I know it's not really street, but there wasn't a lot happening, so I just sort of had a mosey in this little shop and saw this old camera, or if it's, I don't know if it's old, I don't know what it is, but I had a look at that. And yeah, carried on walking around. As it was a Wednesday, there wasn't really a lot happening. You know, most people were at work and there's no sun out or anything like that. So took a stroll up the road and saw these 2 guys. They were just sitting outside a cafe, smoking. I quite like the reflection, so I managed to get in there and get a good shot of those 2 guys. This one was probably one of my favourite pictures that I took of the day. This guy walked past one way and I did take a shot, and I sort of waited around for the right person, and then this guy turned around and came back. Now what I liked about it was I'd moved further back when I got him the second time round, and I thought, right, I want to try and get him while he's sort of in front of the door. And what I liked is, you know, he's kind of a slender sort of guy, and the way his leg is, now when you look at the road, it's like the white lines are like the legs on a stick man, the painted legs on a stick man. You have that bit at the bottom which is the foot, and then the next bit up to the knee joint, and then bent, and it's exactly replicating the way the guys, the way I've caught him walking. So I really like that, how that one all sort of came together, which is quite good really, considering there wasn't really many people about. So yeah, you know, you've just got to get outside on the street, and then, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So yeah, just get yourself out if you can, if you get a little bit of spare time. You know, if you're into doing street sort of photographs and what have you, and you know, you never know what you might get. You know, I thought literally I wasn't going to get anything. I was then walking back towards where I parked my car, and then I sort of walked past this little cafe, and I saw this little alleyway. I say alleyway, it's just a gap between 2 buildings, and I saw this kind of there was a door there which kind of had sort of paint all peeling off. Oh, I'll just go and have a look around here. And as I walked down there, to my left, this guy was just standing there trying to light a cigarette. Now I had my camera, it was all on, and had the screen on the back, which I don't normally do. oh crikey, I'll quickly get a shot of this guy. And I sort of lifted my camera up, and I thought, oh, I'm going to miss it, because he'd been in that position ages. And I think what helped me out was he's trying to light a cigarette, but it was so windy, I guess his lighter kept blowing out and he couldn't get a light. So, you know, it gave me the time to lift my camera up, and I sort of used the screen on the back and focused on him and got the shot. And I literally put my camera down and walked off, and he hadn't even looked up, he didn't even see me. So yeah, quite happy with that. Those last two shots, they're the ones that I really sort of like the best out of that. And yeah, out of that sort of hour, I managed to get just 4 pictures, 3 street pictures, and just 1 other one. You know, I think it was worth going out just for that hour, just to, you know, keep practicing on the streets. So I hope that was of some interest to you about how I sort of got those pictures. It was quite a short trip out. I think I was there an hour at the most. But yeah, in the end, when you even come away with 1 picture, and I think if you've been out and you get one, you're quite happy that you got out and you've come away with something. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes, you know, you could take half a dozen pictures, and you know, you get back home and you check them, and you're not overly happy with anything. But you know, it's just, that's how it goes out on the streets. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment if you've got anything to add to the video itself. And also, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Tog on the Street. I often put a few pictures up there before they actually get onto my video, so you might see something there before you see it on YouTube. And also, you can follow me on Twitter. Sometimes I don't use that as much, but yeah, you can follow me there. It's Tog on the Street at Pitzy, P-I-T-Z-Y. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you out on the streets. Stay sharp out there, people.